Back in action, ladies and gentlemen. Market overview and portfolio breakdown. I want to present our trading account, our positions right now, live positions. We have 4 active positions right now. Chainlink is the first one I want to talk about. Last couple of days had been on the downside. The whole market was coming off, and we can see Chainlink is about to hit an important area. I believe it will get there soon. I'm talking about the area of 821 right here and 813. There's a bunch of support coming in in that area, but I believe price action will successfully break through, basically break down, and start the move towards the next big support key level, 737. That's our official target, by the way. Now we got in when price action was spiking right here at the top. When it was spiking 876, which is the upper key level of the purple system. So when it was spiking it and starting to come off, that's where we pulled the trigger the first time. That trade already had been taken out. All right, I already kind of took some profit off the table, but I kept pushing more trades in as price action was accelerating this downside cycle. So right now we have a bit of a technical correction, right? A bit of a backlash to the last couple of days, but I don't believe price action will sustain that upside move. So once it starts to pull back down and get below 821, that's going to be my cue to pull the trigger once again and increase the position size. All right, second is the Bitcoin. Bitcoin had started coming off ever since the 21st of July when it was peaking. Now, it's been on the downside, and I think it's on its way towards the next big support key level, 61.56 right here. That's our official target. Now, today I can see it's fighting off the resistance, the local resistance of 64.172. Right now it's battling against that level. Yesterday it did the same. It was kind of trying to break through, check it out, and eventually it failed to cross over, and it turned and actually ended up negatively. So that's a good sign that price action is still on its way downwards. However, if it's successful breaking through 64.172, I still believe it's a local move, and I'm going to be looking into doubling down at the area of 65.232 right here, this area, right? So if it hits that area, I'm going to be looking into increasing the position size on the way down again. Now, if it fails by the end of the day, like it did yesterday, to cross above 64.172, that's a good sign that price action is still on its way down, and I will probably double up my position size. All right. Next is Ethereum. Ethereum, we also started here when price action was starting to pull back down from the peak that we had 3 days ago. That was the first trade. Then I saw price action keep kind of moving south and then breaking below the support at 1927. That was a good sign. You can see I kept just firing off trades. Now it's coming up today, but again, you can see the same level that was a strong support that got broken. I'm talking about yesterday. Price is coming back today to retest that area from below, making sure it's solid, right? It was a support. Now it acts as a resistance key level. We need that level to hold. That's why I'm still kind of holding myself from pushing more trades into the mix. But once price action starts to pull back off of that area, it could be today, it could be tomorrow, as long as it doesn't break above, of course, then that's going to be a clear sign to continue with this downside trajectory, and I'm probably going to increase my position size even further. Now we have two main targets here. The first one is 1834. That's the short-term target. We're going to take some profit off the table once price action gets to that area. and basically connects with 1834. That's the short, like I said, short-term target. We got a medium-term target actually at 1766, but the main target, if you will, the longer-term target is it's 1585 right here. This red line, 1585. That's our primary target and final destination for this particular bearish campaign. All right, so yeah, a lot to look forward in terms of the Ethereum. We got our stop loss level still in its original placement at 2015. That's our stop loss level right now. And like I said, 3 targets to look at. Last but not least is the Litecoin. That's our 4th position. Litecoin also, of course, short position. We also already took some profit here as well. We started with this short position 3 days ago when price started to bend over after failing to break above a massive key resistance at 47.60. 47.60. It's been kind of testing it time and time again. Day after day, it's been testing that area. Once it started to turn around, I started pulling the trigger. When it hit 45.18 yesterday, I took some profit off the table, but I kept the position alive. We still have 1 trade in. Now, price action, you can see how it's coming from below and kind of testing that same area it broke yesterday. I'm talking about 45.18 and 44.10 here. Those 2 levels. If price action pull back, it's going to pull back down before the end of the day, before the end of the official closing day. That's going to be a clear sign for continuation of this downside move, and we're probably going to double up our position size as well. Here we only have 1 target, which is the primary target and final destination at 41.85. All right, so there's still quite a lot to go till we get to that area, but you know, the position management, the money management is very important this in our case. So we're going to have patience, and we're just going to follow the market. If it's going to give us that clear continuation, we're just going to keep loading up our position size till we hit that target. Again, 41.85. All right, guys, that's about that for today. Market overview and portfolio breakdown. It's been a pleasure. We're going to see you in the next video. Take care.